All right, I'm on the Woody Ridge Trail, Saturday, March 28th, Pisgah National Forest, North Carolina. Heading up to the Black Mountain Crest Trail. This one is considered a very hard hike, one of the toughest in the southeast, with over 1,000 feet of elevation gain per mile, in a span of about 2.9 miles. So I will be gaining upwards of 3,000 feet in under 3 miles. This will take you to, as I said, the Black Mountain Crest Trail, which summits several 6,000 foot peaks until you reach Mount Mitchell, the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi. I'm not going that far. The state park is closed where Mount Mitchell is located, per the state of North Carolina and the COVID-19 virus precautions, maintaining social distancing and whatnot, which a lot of people are not practicing right now. There were 3 other cars parked at the trailhead. However, 2 were further down, so I'm not sure if they were actually doing this hike or not, or if they were just visiting people here that live here off of the National Forest Road, or the road that takes you up to the National Forest Trail. Anyway, I'm going to see how this hike goes, and I will get back to you. All right, so it's getting steep already. I'll let you take a look at it. That's where I'm going. Pretty excessive. And it's going to get worse. I think, if I remember correctly, in reading the description of this hike, the last half mile is the worst, or the last mile. So, it's going to be a fun one. Beautiful day though, sunny, warm already, 70 degrees. Going to get cooler as I climb in elevation, so that should be a nice reprieve. But I'll talk to you in a bit. Gonna do this so I'm not breathing so heavy. Alright, I thought I should mention, I'm still early into the hike, not even a mile in, but if you ever want to come out here and do this hike, just a word of advice. I'm following All Trails and Gaia GPS on my smartphone. I usually do that, especially for trails I've never hiked before. I can't always buy a map for every single section I'm hiking, even though that's the best way to do it. I do have a Mophie on my phone which keeps it charged, and I charge it on the way here in my car. So I'm usually at 100% when I start these hikes, but by the time I'm done, I haven't used more than 25% on my phone's battery. So anyway, but if you come out here and do this, word of advice, bear left, at least from what I've noticed so far, because there are what appears to be game trails and maybe Forest Service roads that are a little bit wider that kind of take you around the mountain on the right. And at the start there was another branch on the left, but these yellow diamonds on the tree, which are spaced apart, appears every couple hundred feet. Keep an eye out for them, because that's the actual trail marker. So I just thought I'd give you that advice. Getting higher. Beautiful rock outcrop. There's a yellow diamond for the trail. Here are woodpeckers behind me, all around me. The forest is alive. Kind of leveled off here about a mile in. This little stream crossing. Walking in the stream, actually. Don't get your hopes up though. If you come out here, this is just a brief reprieve before the real climb begins. So, I'm in for it. Alright, I'm 1.7 miles in an hour and 13 minutes, going an average pace of 1.8 miles per hour. This terrain is steep, so you gotta get up all these rocks and roots. And it's been like that for quite a distance now, for about the last, well, since the last time I talked to you, which was, that was about 0.8 of a mile ago or so. So yeah, it's a lot to contend with, so I'm taking my time. Not trying to kill myself, I'm out here to enjoy it. But yeah, it's challenging. But it's gonna be very rewarding once I get to the top. See you soon. All right. Views are opening up quite nicely. Over 2 miles in, near the top where the trail converges or intersects the Black Mountain Crest Trail. Got past the really strenuous half-mile section dubbed Hell's Half Mile, where you get 1,000 feet of elevation gain in just a half a mile. I think I still have what was considered another 800 feet of elevation gain in the final half mile. So I'm gonna get back to it. And here you have a rope to climb so you can get a full body workout. It's not enough to kill your cardiovascular system and legs. Now you get to kill your arms too. It's just like the Black Mountain Crest Trail though, because it has a lot of climbs above rocks where you get to use a rope to help you. So I'm appreciative of it, whoever hung it. So here we go. So this is why I love the Black Mountain Range in the Southern Appalachians. Very challenging. All the hikes here that take you to Mount Mitchell, which I believe is in that direction right there. I'm almost to the top, and that would be heading south on the ridge, the Black Mountain Crest Trail. But yeah, these views are fantastic. You really have to work for it though. But like I said, it really pays off. Really loving this hike. It's gorgeous up here. Climb up out of the deciduous forest into the pines pretty rapidly. These views are fantastic. Beautiful day to be out too. And this trail, one of the things I like about it, it's pretty remote for here in the Southern Appalachians, where most trails are well known and heavily congested. But one of the reasons why people stay away from this one, no lie, it's brutal. Even for me, as an avid hiker, I took my time. And you could hear I was out of breath when I got here and I started this clip. But if you enjoy a challenge, this will give you more than a challenge. This is what it feels like to be on top of the world. Thrilling. You think I could squeeze through this crevice? Oh man, it's tight. Nice and cool in here. Oh, beautiful. I love this terrain here. It's so various. A lot of diversity. So, about at the top here, well, this is the top, but Black Mountain Crest Trail's just a couple of 100 feet away here. Just wanted to show you the beautiful views in this grassy bald. I think I'm going to head to Cello Knob, which is not very far to the north. I did this, not this section, but I hiked from Boland's Creek last year near Burnsville and camped at Winter Star Mountain on the Black Mountain Crest Trail. I went back the way I came the next day. So I've seen this spur trail, or this trail that I'm on now, the Woody Ridge Trail, which looks like that's the sign right there for it. So anyway, gonna head to Cello Knob. If there's anything else to show you, well, actually, before I turn it off, I want to show you this because it's getting better. There you go. Here's the Black Mountain Crest Trail. Sorry, I was about to shut you off early. Getting a little bit excited. Just loving this hike. Look at these views. Awesome. So this is Horse Rock on the Black Mountain Crest Trail. Absolutely stunning. Actually, this is the rock named Horse Rock, if you want to be exact. That's looking south and north. Okay, how many times do you see four-wheelers on a trail that's meant for pedestrian use? As rugged as this is, I mean, there are some Forest Service roads that they could access, but they're actually on a hiking trail now. I don't even think mountain bikers are allowed to come here. I don't know where they're at, but I heard some voices, so and they're blocking the trail, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back, I guess, from here. I don't know what these guys are doing or who they are. Eating my Pro Bar, and I happened to stumble upon this. So I'm heading back. So I started walking south on the Black Mountain Crest Trail, heading towards Gibbs Mountain, and just looking at the terrain here, making a observation that, and I've done this Black Mountain Crest Trail a couple times in this direction also, but anyway, my thoughts are I don't think those all-terrain vehicles could go up or down this terrain. It's just too narrow, too steep, too many rocks, roots, too many hazards for four-wheeled traffic. So I don't even think a horse would have a good time on this. Heck, humans, dogs, and bears, and maybe deer. So I think they came from the other direction, one of the Forest Service roads, which took them up there from the north, because I've done that section last year, and I know it's a lot wider and less obstacles. I just love how this scenery unfolds before me. All these little valley hamlets interconnected by the road, or a series of roads, you might say. I'm looking at the main road down there in the foreground. Now, I'm not certain, but I'm thinking that it's kind of hard to make it out. That rock feature there in the background, all the way at the end in the center there, I'm guessing that might be Hawkbill Rock in Linville Gorge. In which case, if my orientation serves me correctly, I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up or not. This is a Samsung Galaxy S10 phone that I'm recording on. It's supposed to be one of the better cameras, phone cameras, but it doesn't do it justice. You probably can't make it out, as I can hardly tell. But I think that's Lake James over there, very faintly there on the horizon. Hard to say, but like I said, I'll have to get a map and confirm whether or not that's what I'm looking at. And Lake James, so you know, is at the southern end of Linville Gorge. Check out how steep this is going back. The descent, I believe this was the Hell's Half Mile that I went up, because it is steep. So that's all you're going to get right now, because I got to concentrate on where my feet are falling.